What's up guys, Fashion Forward always here, back with another video, another grilled grabs. Sorry I haven't been doing it lately. I've just been really busy with a lot of school. I'm taking like OChem, I'm taking like differential equations, and it's fist in my asshole. But here, I'm back after the Strom review and the Strom unboxing, back trying to keep a regular schedule, but enough dilly-dally, let's get on to it. First up is a Stone Island vintage piece in a size medium. It is $49 shipping from somewhere. The seller didn't really clarify where that somewhere is, but make sure to message him in order to get like the shipping rates and, you know, not pay too much for it, you know. I'd give it around a 7 out of 10 because it is used. You can tell by the inside pictures that he did provide that it has been worn for a bit, but it still looks like extremely versatile, still wearable. That camel color looks nice. Second on the list is an Acne Studios plum lambswool sweater in a size small. This is $51 shipping from the EU. This has this nice plum color. It does look used though, that's why I'm giving it around like a 7.5 out of 10. But it's not as used as the vintage Stone Island. It looks very nice, very warm. It looks like something you'd wear when you're kind of like trying to cuddle up and like, you know, there's like a fire lit and just like, it's lit, bro. Now that we're done with tops, time for outerwear. And first up on the outerwear is a Jill Sanders and Uniqlo collaboration for their hooded parka. This hooded parka is a size medium and it's $54 shipping from Asia. It's a nice deep navy parka from Jill Sanders and Uniqlo's collaboration. It still looks extremely pristine for how old it is. And I think it looks pretty great, to be honest. You guys can wear this during the fall, you guys can wear it during the winter, but it's not a very thick parka, so I'd recommend this for warmer climates such as California or maybe Texas. Next up on the list is a Yohji Yamamoto coat in a size medium. This is $57 shipping from Asia. I believe this is from one of his diffusion lines. I believe it's not mainline Yohji Yamamoto. Correct me in the description if you guys know anything about that. It's a very sophisticated looking coat without the extremely crazy price tag. I give it around a 7.5 out of 10, mainly because there is some discoloration. At least that's what the seller is telling me. Next up is bottoms. Sadly, there are only one pair of bottoms. It's a Gap and John Elliott collaboration. I believe GQ was also collaborated into this because GQ does these little capsules of smaller brands, but they have the accessibility of Gap, and they usually create like new stuff every single year with GQ. I believe this is from last year or 2 years ago. It's $50 shipping from the US, and I'd give it around an 8 out of 10, mainly because that the previous owner did do some distressing, which I don't think the distressing looks very bad, but I just want to let you guys know that it's not the original design or not how it's supposed to be or not how John Elliott intended it to be. Now that we're done with bottoms, on to shoes. And first off, for shoes is a Fragment and Nike collaboration. And no, it's not any Jordans, it's the Tennis Classic Low. This Tennis Classic Low is in a US 8, and I believe it is $89 shipping from the US. It's a great collaborative shoe, very simple, very plain. It reminds me a lot of the Achilles Low, or at least an alternate to the Achilles Low without spending that crazy price tag. I give it around a 7.5 out of 10, mainly because it has been worn. You guys can tell by the leather creasing. I'm not sure whether or not that's indicative of good leather quality, but I do suggest you guys check it out if you guys want an alternative to extremely expensive, poor Asian college kid here, like sipping some fucking ramen. Next up is a New Balance Revlite 580 in a size US 8. This is going for a $32 price tag, which is extremely nice, even though it has been worn for a bit. I know some of you guys are trying to go for that whole like dad core appeal and that aesthetic, but this is super cheap. You guys should seriously hop on that. New Balances, this is like probably more than 50% off, and you know the New Balances are relatively cheap, but $32 cheap, that's pretty good. I give it around an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10, mainly because it has been worn, but it hasn't been worn to this place where it looks like shit. It still looks decently wearable, extremely wearable actually. Last up for this week is a Nike APC collab for Nike Air Maxim 1. This is going to be a US 8, and it's coming right about $145 shipping from the UK. This is a classic collaborative sneaker from both APC and Nike. Terrific sneaker. Navy upper with a white outsole, and then The bottom is a gum bottom, which I think looks terrific. It'll go with like raw skinnies. It'll go with like black pair of jeans, even though I hate black and blue together. I think this works well because it's a very deep navy. The only problem that I have is that it does have a few blemishes and it's missing its original box. So I'd give it around an 8 out of 10, mainly because of those things. So make sure to check everything out in the links in the description. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna keep you guys hooked up with these GRAILED grabs. Wow. Alright, I don't know why I did that. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.